The winter sky, darkness too quickly. It isn't late yet, but as I walk the final 2 blocks home, the pitch black sky and icy winds dampen my mood. I know what price I will pay if I get too close. I shouldn't, but... And that bookmark, that small irrelevant bookmark, is still nagging me at the back of my mind. I'm not innocent or naive. I know what I'm getting myself into. But if I do it willingly, at least I can play the victim. Day 4. Footprints. What do tears leave behind? A trial of salt water for one, salty sadness, but there's more. There comes a point when tears dry, when try as you might, they just won't come anymore. After that, there's a lot of emptiness. It's the same as before, of course. She doesn't move. Her mouth flicks open from time to time, but her words are silent, her thoughts invisible. A warm feeling trickles down my cheek, but I'm relieved. Emptiness is a lot scarier than sadness. Oni-chan? Oni-chan? It's alright, Rin, I'm up. Huh? Mark, are you feeling alright? After something like that, I don't think I'm in the mood to talk. Wait. That voice. Oh, crap. Morning! You've gotta be kidding me. You look like you've been seeing a ghost. Were you having a bad dream? What you're doing here this early? Wait, that's the least of my problems. And why are you climbing through my window? Pardon the cliché, but you left it unlocked. You were just inviting me to come in. How exactly did you know that it was unlocked? Easy. I checked. Oni-chan, hurry you up. You'll be late for school. Rin's voice comes from the kitchen below. Traitor. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to have other girls in the house. What happened to our promise? She's my sister. Wait, didn't you already know that? Shit, you caught on. You mean you did all of that to make me think you were the victim of some cliché rom-com misunderstanding? Kinda. You're scary, you know that? I can be much scarier. Oni-chan, I thought you would be late. Do you need to come up there again? Please do. So what it gonna be? Will you leave me for your sister even after I came all this way to see you? No, oh, of course not. But what do you mean? Are you afraid of her? Of course not. I just... Don't tell me you're into that sort of thing. What are you thinking? Mark, are you on the phone? I told you, we'll be late if you take any longer. Well, this is quite a predicament, isn't it? It doesn't help that you're giggling at my misery. That's true, but at least I'm not making noise. Gotta be careful. Careful of what? Not getting caught when you break into people's homes? I was thinking more along the lines of letting your innocent little sister discover what her Oni-chan gets up to when the lights go out. But you just go here. She doesn't know that. But, oh, you're blushing. I'm not. I reach for my pillow to toss it at this otherworldly intruder, but she dodges and watches it fly out the window. And stop looking so happy about it. Now you shouldn't be pleased to have someone like me wake you up. I'd rather not have Mistress Teleporting Girl sitting in my window. Thank you very much. I lunge forward and grab hold of Myra's wrist. Well, don't push me, Minnie. I'm not pushing you, I just don't want you to disappear at the last second and leave me to explain why I was talking to myself all morning. Oh, really? Are you sure this isn't just an excuse to take my hand and pull me onto your bed? Like anyone would do that. I promptly let go of her wrist. You know, there's no need to get so worked up. Any healthy person would... You know, there's no need to get... Oh, did you just... Hey, you weren't supposed to actually pull me. I didn't... You fell... Put on some paper clothes, pervert. Proper clothes. Hey, you're the one sneaking into my bedroom. Oh. She's back in the window. As I was saying, it's time for you to choose. Will you stay with your sister or come with me? And no, you can't have both. This might be a life or death situation. What should I do? No. Safe. Why? Why you do this to me? God damn it. I have no idea what to do. Okay, let's go, whatever. I might end up regretting this, but... Well, sick as you came all this way, I guess we could go somewhere. Really? Thanks! You're the best on Nichan. Myra jumps from the window and lands on me, knocking me back onto the bed. Ouch. What was that for? Is everything alright up there? I know we joke about your daydreaming habit, but this is a bit much. Oh, that's not good. See what you made me do? I try to muffle my voice, but we can't keep talking here for long. It's not my fault if you like to wake up early and talk to yourself, even when it's clear that no one else is in the room. Claire, just stay quiet and it should be fine. Alright, fine, as long as you promise to come with me. Myra reluctantly gets up and returns to her perch on the windowsill. And turn around, I need to change, don't I? Oh. You're awfully shy for a guy, aren't you? My face turns hot out of either embarrassment or anger. If you don't turn around right now, I'll never forget to lock my window again. Alright, I'll do it. Just don't take long, it's cold out here. As tempted as I'm to say, your fault for not using the front door. I hold my tongue and reach for my school uniform. Are you done yet? I think one of your neighbors saw me. Then get out of the window. But you're... Then close your eyes, I don't know, just don't attract any attention. Are those footsteps on the stairs? Crap, let's go. Hang on, there's an art to jumping out of windows. I won't ask. Really, there's a trick to it. It goes like this. Be careful. My voice shoots through the open window as Myra hurriedly climbs up. Don't worry, just one story. And there's a railing to London. That's not what it's meant for. Oh, come on, just try it, it's fun. Fun? You call jumping out of bedroom windows fun? But I don't have much of a choice. Here goes. My right foot catches the hard surface of the railing with a fair amount of force, but it isn't enough to hurt me. And with my remaining strength, I propel myself to the side and land on the ground with both feet. That actually wasn't so bad. See, I told you it would be fun. It's only fun until you break your leg. I've been doing this for years and I still haven't broken anything. Wait, you've been doing this for years? I knew she was a stalker. No time to chat, we're off. Wait up. Myra grabs my arm and pulls me into the unknown. I get a feeling I'm going to be late for school. You'd think I would complain about the weather, but it isn't bad today. If only it were like this yesterday when we were traveling to Lillian's place. Lillian. Shoot, I wasn't supposed to think about her. Focus. Mark, something the matter? No, I was just thinking about something pointless. More importantly, what are we doing here? With Myra standing comfortably at my side like an old friend, I find myself in front of City Park. Except that it's the middle of winter. Who goes to the park in the winter? It's a playground, can't you see? I know it's a playground. I'm asking why we are here. Because there's nowhere else to go, I guess. Fair enough. We're already skipping school and jumping out of windows. Why not spend the morning near a snow-covered playground? Myra clears the snow off a bench and directs me to sit down. Wait right here, there's a convenience store nearby. I'll pick up something to drink. You sure? I wouldn't mind going with you. No, it's alright, I know the owner. That isn't much of a reason, but okay. I'll be back in a moment, alright? Oh well. I sigh a resigned sigh and take in a deep breath of crisp air. I've got to admit, this park sure looks nice covered in all the snow. It's already time for the holidays. Christmas, huh? I think Rin will be with Lucas and some of their other friends, so if I wanted to do something I could. But do what? I think about it idly for a moment. She stands beside me and our hands are linked, but we hardly feel anything through the gloves and mittens. It's a little daydream, I know, but it feels real. More real in my head than in reality anyway. I turn to her, heart pounding, and... What? I'm back! Snapping to my sense, I spot Myra running back with a pair of juice boxes in her hands. Juice boxes. She went through all the trouble to make juice. Here, take one. Don't take this the wrong way, but is this the best you could come up with? I was kidding, but she looks like she's seriously offended. But the juice is good. It's tasty, healthy, and refreshes the body and mind. I can give it a shot. I pull the straw out of its container, pierce through the foil coating and sip. Peach. Yep, it's my favorite. It's strong. Yes, it's highly concentrated peach juice, filled with as much pulp as physically possible. Incredible, isn't it? Why do I talk to you? Because you can't resist. God damn it. So pulpy. Seriously? I used to love this when I was a kid. Were you possessed by the devil when you were a kid? You don't have much faith in my taste buds, do you? Not at the moment, no. Sitting on a park bench on a school morning in the middle of winter, talking about meaningless things, without a trace of awkwardness in the air. If I didn't know better, I'd say that we were childhood friends. So what were you like as a kid, Myra? Me? Trying to think about of a way to avoid the question. Kinda. Well, at least she's honest. Alright then, I won't bother asking about your past. It's obviously something you don't want to talk about. That's just pushily kind of you. Don't get used to it, I'm just not in the mood right now. Since we are already spending our morning here instead of doing what we should be doing, we might as well make it count, right? Myra finishes the thick mass of pulpy juice. I take a sip of it. You know, I think I like you, Mark. Any guy who can warm up to a stranger after only a couple days has to be a good person. Did you just compliment me? Well, he would also have to be naive and careless, and probably disloyal too. You are a horrible person. Why, thank you. I swear this girl is... You're thinking something along the lines of this girl might be weird, but she's actually kind of nice now that I'm talking to her, right? Nope, definitely not. Spot on. Well then, what were you thinking about? I was thinking that you are surprisingly good at making conversation even when you barely know someone. I never used to be good at this stuff before. She abruptly stops, that last proof on condensation disappearing into the sky. I mean, having trouble? You're a strange guy. Do you hate me? What's that supposed to mean? Are you serious? No, of course not. You'd never hated someone like me, right? Sorry about that, I'm being weird. I'm usually not weird. Could have fooled me. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's change the subject. But we have nothing to talk about, remember? That's not true, we can talk about you. Me? What makes you think there's anything interesting about me? You'd be surprised. I mean, there's only one way to know for certain, right? So let's start. Do you want an autobiography? Not exactly, let's start with something simple like... I know. What kind of stuff do you do at school? Well, nothing right now, seeing as I'm skipping for the first time this term thanks to someone. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be. You know what I mean. I don't know, school is normal for us. We show up, attend classes, do homework, write tests, and eventually we arrive at the summer holidays. That's it? Pretty much. Then what are you studying? Do you have any particular aspirations? Not really. I'm not an aspiration kind of guy. It's going to be tough for you in the future then. Straight to the point, I see. To be honest, I think I respect the fact that you're not looking for too much out of life. You just called me a simpleton, didn't you? You're simple, but not really in a bad way. So you are not denying it? That's not the point. I think it's nice that you can appreciate the finer details in life and not aim for anything too grand. It's intriguing. You're the first person... You're the first person that's ever said that to me. Really? I thought it would have been a pretty common opinion. It isn't, trust me. Everywhere I go, people are always telling me that I am too low, that I don't have any real direction. But lack of direction doesn't necessarily mean you're lost. It just means that you are making your way to the finish without taking the present route. The conclusion's the same. Not bad, I never expect that much from you. You really don't have much faith in me, do you? Well, even if that weren't the case in the past, I think it changed now. I've gained a bit more respect for you. It's practically an insult, but maybe I can accept it as a compliment. At any rate, school isn't a big deal for us. It's just something that students put up with because we have to. And I'm definitely not the only one without a goal. I see, but don't your friends bother you about it? From my experience, Yeah, it bothers them, alright. Or at least it definitely bothers one of them. You haven't changed, Mark. You're still... Myra's eyes drift to the ground, lost in the deserted wintry paradise. The cold wind stings at my heart. I told you I'm fine. There's no need to worry about me. I told you. No, I didn't tell her anything. It's just a topic that I instinctively avoid. You're right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. We dance around each other, tiptoeing on thin ice. Without warning, Myra pulls out a pocket watch, one of the old-fashioned ones, with elegant designs etched into the metal, and checks the time. Oh, this has been fun, but I've really gotta go. My school is less lenient than I made it sound. Before I can ask about the pocket watch, she skips away. Wait, Myra! Never mind, wait, but I really don't have the time to stick around anymore. I'd like to see you again. Whenever you have time, it doesn't matter, don't disappear on me. Silly. Didn't we already go over this? Of course I'll find you. With that, she turns the corner and disappears into the snow. And don't be late for school. I shout these words to an empty park, unsure of why I spoke them.